Hey, today y'all family, may the peace of y'all come upon you and learn to obey him. We're going into this video on part 2, Esau and the sons of Greece. At this time, brothers and sisters, it's been a while since I did my last video, brothers and sisters. This probably be my last video I'm going to do concerning Esau. It's not the European man or what people say, white man. So we're gonna cover a lot of information. But I want to rehearse something in your mind real quick. Then Deuteronomy chapter 28. And when you go there, I'm not going there, but I'm just going to talk about it briefly. When you go there, you can see how Yah was showing them the blessings and the curses. And when he got into the curses part of it, he showed them how this nation was going to come, this foreign nation. And we wouldn't even understand this nation language, brothers and sisters, and they was going to take us far away from our borders into captivity. They will have no regard for the young, old of our nations alike, brothers and sisters. And they will put a yoke of iron around our neck. And all these things came to pass through the transatlantic slave trade, brothers and sisters, we all know of. By the people that are called European people, white people, Caucasians, that our people falsely call Esau. See, now, we're going to look at this map real quick, this modern day map right here. See this modern day map right here? We have here the territory they call Israel right here, all in green, mostly right here. Cover this right up here to this portion right here, down here near Sinai right here. They got Jordan right there on the east coast. And we got the Mediterranean Sea right there. So right here in this territory. And so when you look at this map, I'm going to pull back a little bit. You see Saudi Arabia there on the east, southeast right there. And you have Egypt here, between the Red Sea. Here we have the place called, the channel called Aqaba, that is part of the Red Sea right here. And this way they came from out of Goshen when they left out of Mizraim, right here, they call Egypt, there, out of their territory. From up here, we traveled all down here, and we met Yah on the mountain right there. And then we traveled back up here, and here, the Gulf, the coast of the Gulf of Aqaba here, and that was ending to Esau territory right there. So you got Saul right there, Esau right there, Saudi Arabia, area right there, where his seed dwells. And we're going to cover all these things. I'm briefly going over it with you now right here. I'm going to pull up this other map right here. So we have here, let me show you this real quick. They call this the kingdom of Israel and Judah. That's a modern term, but Yashael, Yah, and Yad right here. And show you this map right here. Let me pull back a little bit. They got the southern nation, the kingdom of Yad, the northern nation right there, the kingdom of Yashael, Yah. Then we got the kingdom of Ammon there. We got the kingdom of Moab there, and below is the kingdom of Edom. So we look at that, so we know the kingdom of Edom sets below on the southeast of the kingdom of Yada. They got the Palestinians there, the Arab tribes there, but right here below Yada, the southern nation, we have the kingdom. So let's go back to this modern map here. That's all I need to show from there. So that's very important. Now I just want to show this part of the map right here. See right here, we have the Red Sea here, right there, and see up that channel right there, we got the Gulf of Aqaba that we're gonna cover again. We got the Mount Sinai where they met Yah, got the Ten Commandments and all that. The writings from Yah, and Yah spoke to us there in this particular territory here, So when we were traveling to go into the promised land, we went up here and right here along the borders of Esau, Edom right here. So right here, see right here on the border, it got Arabians. Right here, that's what they call it right here. So on this map right here, obviously they don't show you, they got right here, let me go back up. They see they got Yafat seed there. They got Shem there. And Ham there. So keep that in mind. I just want to show you that. So we're dealing with names and locations. That's very important. Because I stated in my opening about Genesis 20, not Genesis, Deuteronomy 28, that it did not talk about Esau that was coming to enslave us, and that was going to slave us and put a chains around our neck and take us far away. It's talking about these strange people with a strange language. We know our people was very familiar with Esau because Esau was our uncle. So keep that in mind. Close relative. Yishak, the one they call Isaac, bore Jacob and Esau. Both dwell in the same land of Canaan. Even up to the time Esau had children and it wasn't room enough for them to farm together, Esau moved southeast of the territory and built from there. And came into a huge multitude of tribes. He married two daughters of Ishmael. So keep that in mind. So these are things right here. So he multiplied over and over and over. He came from here, this territory there, and went southeast from the southern nation of Yada. There. I show you right here D-Dan, which they call Al-Ula today. That's the territory of D-Dan. And right here, some people believe they got Yemen is actually Teman. See, because all that is one body of land. And Esau had many tribes. Now we're going to go into the scriptures, brothers and sisters. So I just want to show you some geographical location. We have Egypt. So you can see the Yashayel Yah, they call Israel today, the modern today, was surrounded by Hamitic people and Shemitic people, all around their borders. So keep that in mind, because at one time, here, where they got, right here, Iraq, Assyria dwells. Syria, when they came in and colonized and took the northern nation, sent some down here into Egypt as slaves and took others away up into their kingdom there. They brought in a strange nation down, a group of people to replace them. So keep that in mind. The what they call converts. Because the people came in and they brought in their idols with them, their Elohims with them. So they got attacked by the animals. So they went back and got some priests of Yah to teach them the ways of Yah. Them to become converts, brothers and sisters. So was they Caucasian people? I don't know. But nevertheless, them weren't the ones that took us into slavery. So keep that in mind. So for the time later, the Greeks came in and expelled the last of our people out of the land, the southern nation, Yada. I covered that in my last video, how I might go back over it again. Yes, I have it on my notes, so I'm going to cover that again. So I'm not going to talk about that now. So I want to open this up right here in the scriptures to show you some things, some prophecies that are going to soon to take place. Because we're dealing with Esau is not the European man. And once you know it's, look at this right here, Saul. All you put an E there is say Esau. See, it's showing that they never got rid of their family name, their father's name, Saul, Esau. So let's get into this. And so we're dealing with location and to verification through the scriptures, the location of Esau, even to this day, brothers, of Esau's seed. Because remember, Esau is just one man. But was known as Edom as well because of the red stew, not because of red skin. He only had reddish hair. But he never was what they call white or Caucasian or European, what the foolish ones today proclaim. So I got this one. He's a whore, a male whore, because he do not follow Yah. Spiritually, he's a whore because he speaks against the words of Yah and claims to type the servant of Yah. So he's a male whore spiritually because he do not come with the words of Yah. So let's start over here in chapter 11 of Isaiah right here, verse 12 to 14. We're going to read here. So we're going to see some things that's very important right here, family. It says he will raise a flag among the nations. Who will raise the flag among the nations? Right here, you go up to verse 1. The royal line of David will be cut off and chopped down like a tree. Remember I was showing about not by Babylon, by Greece, but from the stump will grow a shoot. See, not totally radical, but from the stump, showing the root is still in the ground, but many died, was carried into captivity as slaves. But from that remnant gonna grow, and from the seed line of David is not utterly gonna be destroyed, but from the stump will grow a shoot. See, the shoot is right here. B, the Messiah. Yes, a new branch, see, from the old root. Now, right here, he will raise a flag among the nations for them to rally to. And he will gather the scattered Yashael Yah from the ends of the earth. See that? The Messiah. If you go back up here, this is what y'all shows you here concerning the Messiah in 10, in chapter 11 of Isaiah, Yashael. In that day, he who created the royal dynasty of David, see the rule as the Meli, the king, will be a banner of salvation. See, a sign of salvation to all the world. The nation will rally to him. You see that? Eventually, the nation is going to rally to aid the Meli of Yah, the Messiah of Yah, the branch of David, brothers and sisters. Keep that in mind when I'm showing you. Here, see, the nation is going to rally to him and aid him. He will raise a flag among the nations, see, for them to rally to. He will gather the scattered Yashael Yah, see, by the orders of Yah, from the ends of the earth to confirm this gathering that did, so you better understand that scripture. Let's go to Micah real quick. We're going to go to Micah to confirm Isaiah chapter 11, verse 12. Micah chapter 2. Give me a moment. Let me get there, brothers and sisters. I pray that this video don't cut off. Give me a moment. I get there. Micah chapter 2. Chapter 2, verse 12. Here. See right here? I'm reading this from the translation called the Living Bible. The Living Bible right here. So right here, chapter 2, verse 12 of Micah, it says, Micaiah reads, the time will come, O Yashael, when I will gather you. See, Yah is, see, one thing you got to learn. When you read Yah say you're going to gather, like Yah told our people, I'm going to gather you. But he sent Moshe down into Mizraim to gather them. See, but it's still upon the orders and the plans of Yah. So he essentially get the credit. But he sent from our own people one to go to the Zaquin, the leaders, to bring us home. And he did all them events and worked many miracles in Mizraim and brought all this about to bring us back, see, to deliver us. So keep that in mind as well. So right here it said, the time will come, O Yashael Yah, when I will gather you and all that are left and bring you together again like sheep in the fold, like a flock in a pasture, a noisy, they got happy crowd, see, but a glad crowd. It say the Messiah, see, they got the Messiah. And your translation might have right here, see, he who opened the breach, or the breach maker. So keep that in mind. When they talk about the breach maker, the breach, the breaker, it's talking about the Messiah, the seed of David, the branch. So right here, from the seed of David, the royal line, right here, it says the Messiah will lead you out of exile and bring you through the gate. See that? Out of exile and bring you through the gates of your cities of captivity back to your own land. See that? And your king will go before you and Yah leads on. See that? So keep that in mind. Yah is our head. But he's sending from among us the Messiah to bring you from out of captivity for each city. To bring you back home, back into your land, brothers and sisters. That's the will of Yah. That is the deliverance of Yah. You must take hold of. And it's Yah is saving you, but he's sending this one that will carry out his plan. Remember, that's why he said this one in Isaiah 11:10 is a sign of his salvation. Yah is the salvation. Never forget that, fam. But he's the sign, the proof, the evidence that you're going to be saved. But you got to see this one. This one going to tell you he's the one. He is the sign. And the earth is going to eventually notice and see this as well. The nations, brothers and sisters. So I gave you that to confirm 11 of Isaiah here from the visions of the prophet. The prophetic vision I'm giving you now, brothers and sisters. The visions of our future, of our deliverance. I'm showing you it's been revealed to you right now, brothers and sisters. Here, let's get it. He will raise a flag among the nations for them to rally to. See, rally, to get organized. Look at this word rally and see the broad meanings of rally. Then you'll know the functions must be carried out. He will gather the scattered. See, this is the duty. See, I'm showing you the duty, the responsibility. So all done according to the knowledge of Yah. See, the prophets give us the knowledge of Yah on what to do and how it's going to be carried out for each time period. We're in a time period, we're in captivity. Brother, this is not a game, brothers and sisters. Know your condition. And then you'll know what state you are in and what you need to be delivered from and where you need to go to. We are in a position being ruled by the false beast that took us into captivity. Far away from our borders. Why do you think we are today ruled and not under the customs of Yah that he gave unto us, that made our our custom with Yah, our agreement with Yah, that our ancestors were bonded to, but our ancestors broke. So Yah punished us. He said, I'm going to send you far away. For a long time, you're going to be without a Messiah. And then I just showed you the Messiah is going to be in captivity, bringing you out, the breach maker, the breaker, to break you out of captivity from city to city, brothers and sisters. Just like Ezekiel 37, for the whole sole purpose to go home, to be restored again. See my next video about restoration, brothers and sisters. The prophetic vision I'm giving you, brothers and sisters. The prophets of old, that many of our ancestors reject. That's why we're in this condition, brothers and sisters. Been ruled by our oppressors, by our enemies, by strangers we never knew of before, our ancestors. Not until they came in, but it was too late. A strange looking people. Esau wasn't strange to us. That's what I'm showing you. Esau was not strange to our people. Esau spoke the same language. At one time had the same faith that we had. Trusted the same creator. Before he turned, because what he done, that's why he wanted to give, remember, he wanted his father to bless him in the name of Yah. Esau wasn't no stranger to us, to Yaakov. But Esau shouldn't burn it to their heart what took place and what their uncle did. But it was their father that did it. Yaakov just capitalized on the situation. Brothers and sisters, Esau gave up his birthright, up his blessings, and then want to renege on it at the end. So let me get right here, brothers. Let me finish it off right here. He said, and he will raise a flag among the nation for them to rally to. He will gather the scattered Yashayelah from the ends of the earth. See that? The Messiah. Then at last, the jealousy between Yashayelah and Yah, to see the two nations that is one, will end. They will not fight each other anymore. Together they will fly against the nation possessing their land on the east and on the west. See that? Uniting forces to destroy them. And they will occupy the nation, see, of Edom and Moab and Ammon. Remember I showed you the where. Let me go back here to show you this again. Right here. I'll show you on this map. We're going to occupy the nation of Ammon, the kingdom of Moab, and the kingdom of Edom. See right here? That's the territory. See, beside our land. There. See right here? They will occupy the nation of Edom, Moab, and Ammon. See, those three nations, the Europeans never conquered. And all the other nations they conquered, brothers and sisters, and taken. They never took them nations. They never colonized them three nations, brothers and sisters. See, I'll be our hands in it to prevent that. See, but the Father saying, we come back together, the Messiah bring you back home to take the land back from the very old Europeans that took it, brothers and sisters. See, the fourth beast. So we got to go back right here. Now, okay, I'm finished with the maps for right now. So I covered right there. I show you that how we the Messiah bringing us back together. As I'm gonna go to Zechariah chapter 9. So these are things you take to heart. I read Micah that go with Isaiah. So I cover that. So I'm going to go to Zechariah the prophet. So you can see the two distinctions. We have European people that call white. That is from give me a moment. Japhet seed. The one they call Japhet seed. The coastal people dwell up in the cold regions of the earth. So we have, okay, I passed where I'm going. I'm going to Zechariah. They call Zechariah. Give me a moment. Let me get there. Chapter 9, verse 9 to 17. I might make this into a third part. I don't know yet. So hopefully not, but I'm going to keep going. Right here, chapter 9. Let me get right here. Chapter 9, verse 9 of Zechariah right here. Let's get into it. It says, rejoice greatly, O my people. Shout with joy, for look, your king is coming. Remember I showed you. Isaiah 11, we return to home. It says, your king is coming. He is righteous one. The victor, see, you can see why the victor will come. Yet he is lowly, riding on a donkey colt. I will disarm all the people of the earth. See, that's coming. That haven't took place yet, including my people of Yashael Yah. See that? Showing you during the lifetime of this Messiah, this righteous one, the people of Yashael Yah gonna bear arms again. How can you be disarmed if you don't have nothing? You have something to be disarmed. See, but after the war take place, that's what you got to remember. They're not going to be disarmed, just like the nation not going to be disarmed to all these wars take place. What I'm showing you, I'm talking about right now. And I showed you how we got to go back home and take the land. So you need arms for that. So keep that in mind. So right here, I'm showing you how everything goes hand in hand together. Right here, I'm putting it in y'all order for you. See, I will disarm all the people of the earth, including my people, Yashael Yah. You see that? Get that? And he shall bring peace among the nations. His realm shall stretch from sea to sea. See, you got to know all this order, brother, how it's come. I know it. It's from the river to the ends of the earth. I have delivered you from death in a waterless pit because of the covenant. See, his covenant I made with you. See, because of his covenant, y'all don't go back on his covenant. He's going to restore his covenant with us again in the wilderness. So keep that in mind. We must go there and seal with blood. See, it's to come to the place of safety. See, Zion. All you prisoners, for there is yet hope. See, I promise right now I will repay you 2 mercies for each of your woes, your troubles. Yah, you are my bow. You see that? Ephraim, you are my arrows. So keep that in mind. The weapons of war. Both of you will be my sword. See? Like the sword of a mighty soldier brandished against the sons of Greece. It's right there, brothers and sisters, before your eyes. So who got our land? You got to know the plans of Yah. And why we must assemble together. Why Yah send the Messiah to assemble you together. See, remember rally you to gather you to get in order. Look at the word rally. Anybody that plays sports should know what rally means. When you dysfunctional, you out of order. You're not in sync with each other. You call a huddle, that's what they call it in sport. You get this huddle, they rally, and then you start coming back. And then you overtake your enemy. Or you prevent them from winning. When they was coming back on you. See, so you get organized, reorganize, strategize, and you accomplish your mission, your task. And you defeat them on every point from that point after. You see that, brother and sister, why at some point in the ride to the Messiah, y'all, anybody can't organize you. Look at these people. They don't represent Yah. They don't know the will of Yah. They tell you to vote. Organize with the government of the one that been killing you. Let's go to the foot of the Capitol, the White House. Maybe they might pass a law and give us some money. That's the only thing on people's mind. Money ain't going to save you, brothers and sisters. That might aid to help you out of certain situations, but not life. But it will not prevent you from being ruled by your enemy. This is much greater than that, brother, bigger than that, brothers and sisters. Because long you're in that same land with your enemy, you will remain under their power and they will rule you. They got prison houses built for you. So keep that in mind, brothers. All this will work against you when you work against Yah plan and rejects it. Many of you going to die in America or wherever you at in captivity because you reject Yah right here. You reject the sayings of Yah right here. It says, see, and both of you, see, it said, both of you, Yah, Ephraim. That's the whole 12 tribes, brother, that can be remaining. See, that's the remnant. That's not the one that's going to die, the 2/3. But that's the one right there that talk about that the Father poured from out of the fire, from out of punishment, and break you out of captivity by sending forth the branch of David to you. Yah said that. You read me out chapter 23, verse 5 to 6. Right here, brothers and sisters, it says, Yah, you are my bow, Ephraim, you are my arrow, both of you will be my sword like a sword of a mighty soldier brandished against the sons of Greece. Why I say that? See, that's the European people right there. Do it say the sons of Esau? The sons of Greece got our land, brothers and sisters. Even though might be some Esau dwell among them. So let me get to verse 14. It said right here. It said, Yah shall lead his people as they fight. His arrow shall fly against them. See, Yah will lead his people as they fight. See, y'all leading this, but we going to fight. That's why it said, when the time comes, the Messiah say, that's enough. You did the works of Yah. You got the land back. You did all the things Yah promised and proclaimed to the visions, to the prophets that you to do. Now put the weapons of war down. See, you got to know these things, brothers and sisters. It's all there in the writings. All in the prophet visions for you. Given for each one of you to know. Anybody speak against the words of Yah, you're a rebel to Yah. And on that day, you're going to be destroyed by Yah. And by your own sin, it's going to destroy you when you rebel against Yah, brothers and sisters. It's right there for all to see. Self-explanatory. Yah shall lead his people as they fight. A lot of people say, no, Yah will fight. Yah say, you want to fight. A lot of you fags out there. Homo, you let your nation die because you're lying. And you got no fight in you. You got no heart to rise up out of your situation. You only want the money. You only want to be comfortable in captivity. But you don't want to get no further. You think everything gonna drop, everything dropping from the sky for you, brother, so you're gonna die in that thought. When Yah said right here, Yah shall lead his people as they fight, his arrow shall fly like lightning. And Yah Barah shall sound the trumpet call and go out against his enemies. You see that? Like a whirlwind off the desert from the south. He will defend his people, and they will subdue their enemies. You see that? He gonna defend. How y'all gonna defend his people? And they should subdue their enemies. See that? Treading them beneath their feet. They will taste victory. You see that for the first time in thousands of years, brothers and sisters. We're going to accomplish this task led by the Messiah of Yah. And so they will taste victory and shout with triumph, and they will slaughter their foes. You see that? You're going to kill your foes. Leaving horrible carnage everywhere, dead bodies everywhere in our land. It said, Yah, their Barah, our creator, will save his people in that day. I'm going to end it right there. I'm going to do part 3. And that's going to be the last one we do about Esau. But I'm showing you right there, because this is fitting to stop me right there. In that day, when we defeat our enemies and take victory for the first time, our nation is going to be saved in our homeland.